call
So
you got?
I got a phone call this morning about my truck.
You fucking asshole.
So this guy calls me. He's had my truck for like 3 weeks. I'm gonna tell you like this. I put it on a little payment.
No, it's been longer than that, hasn't it?
I put it on a little payment plan where I was just like, I'll just pay you off, bro.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'll drop you a little jug every time I got something, and it went really quickly.
Right.
Get to the end of the payment plan, services were not rendered. I stopped by a week later. I'm like, yo, what's up with my truck?
Right.
It's sitting there, hasn't moved. I mean, it could collect dirt at my house. He calls me this morning. He's like, oh, the transmission I ordered for your truck. Yeah, I'm not going to put you on blast this time, but there is another incident. You will be talked about very badly on my podcast. Anyway, this motherfucker's like, I ordered the wrong transmission. I'm like, how long you been doing this?
Which is a valid question. I feel like that's a valid fucking question.
If the shit takes AA batteries, put some AA's in there. I mean, order the right ones. And he's like, yeah, but I have one here. And for $200 more.
How much have you paid him already?
Sure, I paid him a couple racks.
So 200 more is not 200 more is just enough to make you question it. It sounds like
that's like sales tax.
Yeah,
I got it done in Oregon.
Yeah.
The fuck. Coming to you live and uncensored. This is the Hype Podcast. I'm Oh So Fresh with my co-host, yet to be named.
That's me. We talk about everything from new gadgets, gizmos, politics, movies, and music.
And our very own personal stories, because you know a motherfucker has to keep it real. I wasn't like Disney stalking. Hey, but Disney is the farm for bad bitches.
It really is.
Well, there's some bad bitches coming out of Disney.
Dude, honestly,
whoever their picker is, they know how to pick them. Yeah, and that's kind of scary.
There has always been bad bitches coming out of Disney. They never got any fucking media play until like the last couple years.
Well, it's just, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera.
Yeah, and when did Britney Spears hit the peak of her fucking career? When she shaved her head and started getting all fucking bipolar. That's when you really started paying attention to Britney Spears. Let's be honest.
No, that's when I started paying attention to the person Britney Spears. But that's the camera right there. My bad.
What else were you looking at?
I was looking deep into your eyes.
Fucking hell! I normally charge tens of dollars for that. So
pause.
Leave it on the dresser.
No, okay. Hey, I'm a good tipper.
Yeah, right. No, you better be a good fucking tipper, dude.
At some point, this son of a bitch is going to yell action.
We are live.
In 3, 2, will you close that door, please?
Are you cold?
Thank you.
You cold, Grandma?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Look at these nipples, dude.
I don't want to look in there. You should pause behind that. I'm not looking at guy nipples.
But he slid his chair over back there. He was like, "What?"
Justin's gonna leave this on the fucking tape,
right.
And this is me trying to get to the applause because this is the Hype Podcast. I am Oh So Fresh.
I am the host with no name, and welcome to the Hype Podcast edition of Fuck Your Life.
I'm not acting surprised. I am truly surprised. I thought I'd be less stoned by the time we started doing the show.
No, okay, this fucking guy, this guy right here. I gave him and our director a little gift. They're called Buzzy Caps. You can find them at Main Street Marijuana. And I fucking hand it to him. I turn around and Oso's already taken the fucking thing.
I thought that shit was for right now.
And he's like, should I have not taken this right now?
Nobody hands you drugs for later. Somebody hands you drugs. It's like, take one.
Then tell me why. Tell me why Justin took that and fucking put it in his pocket like an adult.
It's implied.
He took it, put it in his pocket, and was like, you know what? I understand. This might ruin my fucking day.
Motherfucker's like, we're going to turn up for the show.
He doesn't have to go to work after this. Or do you? Do you have to go to work after this?
Yeah, I got to be working here after this, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
he has shit to do.
Okay, so basically, you guys can work high, I guess. I cannot work high.
I might run into a couple difficulties, but the show is the priority, and I like to.
At least we didn't run into technical difficulties.
No, none at all.
Except for this fucking mic. If you can't tell,
no, more applause for Justin there because he got it set up very quickly.
If you can't tell,
if you're watching the video, you can see him flashing the light on me.
Hey, back to me
because I'm not going from caramel to chocolate on you like in real life.
He's not going from fucking charcoal to milk. All right.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
You're like a gremlin after midnight.
Oh,
Can I get done bitching here real quick?
Don't pull your punches. Man.
Also, fucking, hey, listen, I am fit, lit, and ready to talk shit. Let's fucking do this, right?
Fuck your karate.
Also, fucking took the mic bars off here. Remember, we had the big mic arms, and now I feel like the fucking hunchback of Notre Dame over here.
If you've never seen the show and you're listening to the audio, hey, fuck you, because you should check out our YouTube too.
Or you can check us out live at 6 West on March 24th. And if you don't, go fuck yourself, because we'll be out there hanging out, giving out free shit, and I might even bring my autographed Damian Lillard jersey just for you to look at.
Don't say might. I told people you were going to bring that shit. Don't fuck around with might.
I might. You know what? No, I'm sticking with might.
Fucking Trump riot up in there because somebody didn't get a Lillard jersey. But if you want to get in touch with us and maybe you live far away like those many motherfuckers that download our show in Virginia, I still don't understand why.
That's Obama.
Yeah.
Obama's over there.
It's 442-999-HYPE, or if you do email, like your mom and dad, it's thehypepodcast@gmail.com. And you should check out thehypepodcast.com. I had not posted our event, the Hype Podcast Live, where you should be. But
you ain't got nothing else to do on a fucking Thursday. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You ain't got shit to do.
If you got this far into the fucking podcast, you're fucking with us.
If you made it past minute number 3, you're on board, and you're there on the 24th, or go fuck yourself 3 times in the ass with an avocado.
I'll tell you like this: by minute number 3, you got your panties down. Minute 5, I'm just getting the tip in. You stay for 10, it's a full ride, bitch. You signed up for the show,
and you can see that live on March 24th.
I gotta say, if your children are listening, hey, fuck them, go to bed.
Yeah. Hey, if your children are listening, we're giving full-fledged education for the future, all right?
Yes, because I am a full-fledged fucking American, born.
African American.
No, I'm just a fucking American.
No?
I mean, I don't see you putting all sorts of pretexts on what kind of fucking American you are.
Because I don't know what kind of American I am.
Fucking mutt American shit.
I'm an ignorant mutt American. There you go.
You fucking Heinz 57 up in here.
At least I'm not an obese mutt American.
Okay, there's a lot of those.
There is a plus side.
Hey, peace out to Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah.
But I'm going to participate in the caucus on Saturday.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
I know it's not bukkake, the caucus.
Is that like a circle jerk? And you're the pivot guy.
This is where we go, and we choose our nominee for the Democratic Party.
Ed Baker.
Ed Baker
sold.
No, Ed Baker's he's not a Democrat.
Wait, we have to choose a Democrat?
You have to choose a Democrat.
You want me to fucking get out of bed, put pants on, and go to something called a caucus, and I have to choose a Democrat?
Yeah, because I give a fuck about my country. I don't know about you.
I don't give a fuck.
I give a fuck.
No. The only Democrat I'm fucking with is Clinton, and that's because he approves blowjobs.
Okay, if that motherfucker was running.
Hey, you know what?
Have you seen
Hillary's running to sit at the desk that Lewinsky sat under? Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Wouldn't that be kind of fucked up? Like if your girl fucks somebody in your room and you still got to keep going back there, or like there was an office party and your girl fucked somebody in the office, maybe on your desk, and you got to go back there every day. That's what it's going to be like, Hillary. Drop out the race. Feel the burn.
Yeah.
Which, with the way Bill was moving, you probably have felt the burn.
Yeah.
Can I summon your medical records?
You're going to have to subpoena that shit.
That'd be fucked up to say, but, I mean, if he moves around like that, I'm sure he brought the clap back once.
At least.
Yeah.
At least. I mean, they wouldn't put that shit in the media.
Hey, Bill was real. He was the real deal.
Dude, you know what else? You know what else is the real deal? Fucking Bernie Sanders is in town today.
And I didn't know. I saw him the first time. Hey, I got shit. I was there the first time.
You know that he's just fucking Dana Carvey dressed up like an old man. You know what I mean?
No, he's the other dude, the Larry David. He's Larry David. You ever seen him on Saturday Night Live? He does a great Bernie Sanders.
Have you seen him side by side with fucking Garth Algar from Wayne's World?
No,
that motherfucker. They got the same shit-eating grin and the same glasses. They be looking like this.
You think that's really Dana Carvey?
Oh, dude, look at the fucking picture.
No,
look at the fucking picture.
You know, if Larry David wasn't better at it, they would have called Dana Carvey because Dana Carvey probably needs the checks right now. It ain't Dana Carvey day right now.
Dude,
Like you ever think about those old SNL people? Like Rick Moranis is like, dude, can we do another Honey We Shrunk the Kids? Motherfuckers like, yo, where the fuck is Jim Belushi?
dude, no, fuck that, dude.
Not Jim, but his brother. No, I know.
Rick Moranis is still living off that Honey I Shrunk the Kids money. You know that shit.
I mean, when you go out to your mailbox, he's like, yeah. But the checks keep growing.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Reissue on Blu-ray? Fuck yeah.
You know why he stopped acting, don't you?
I don't know.
Because his wife was killed in a car accident or some shit, like way back when.
Wow.
Yeah, he wanted to. He actually wanted. He wanted to spend time with his kids. Basically, is what it was. That's the same reason. Thanks, Buzzkill. No, that's the same reason you haven't seen Michael Myers.
Our show was having a great fucking rhythm. It was sailing along, and this motherfucker goes, his wife got killed. We could have gone a different direction than that.
Hey, the only things we don't talk about are rape and cancer.
And in better news, that motherfucker, third twin. Hey, you?
What is that guy doing?
He's out at South by Southwest.
What the fuck is South by Southwest?
It's a music technology festival out in San Antonio.
Oh, okay.
No, Austin. Sorry, Austin. My bad. Yeah, if you live in Texas, yeah.
I thought you were giving his fucking Vancouver coordinates.
You don't watch this show for geography. You know what I'm saying? Or the weather. Yeah. It's raining. It's Portland.
Yeah,
deal with the bitch.
So what is he doing out there?
I don't know. He just posts pictures that he's there.
He's just out there taking selfies?
That's why Naeem's not here either.
What, Naeem's out there?
Yeah.
What the fuck is Naeem doing out there? Wait. Did he Uber drive fucking third twin down? That's a hell of a bill.
Dude, that motherfucker, I Ubered all the way to Austin. Yeah.
Naeem, are you licensed to drive that far?
Do you have to provide a meal for the driver if you Uber that far?
I don't know.
I mean,
or is that shit like a fucking airplane ride? Do they have to do you have a stewardess that caters to you while you're in the backseat?
Or is it like a relay? Like somebody would take you to Eugene, then somebody would take you to Sacramento.
They just hand you off.
Hey, I want to roll in all Teslas.
And you know what? No, you know what else I want to know? I want to know how many of those fucking Uber drivers, if they got pulled over, are under the influence.
Don't talk like that.
I'm just wondering. Because you have your own personal breathalyzer. You take responsibility every time you go out and make sure that you are not over the limit when you go to drive.
I must be cool.
Yeah. So if you were to ever,
I don't do mug shots well.
So if you were to ever get pulled over, you can literally say, "Officer, here's all the information you need." And if it's 0.3, 0.4, or 0.04, excuse me, at 0.4, you'd be dead.
I trust my life with it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you get pulled over. You don't even need to hand him your driver's license and insurance. You just hand him the fucking breathalyzer and be like, "Are we good? Okay."
I'm still making up a story. I'm still like, what had happened was I was out. I had some drinks. I came out to my car. Breathalyzer, boop, boop, boop. It's bad. I went to Sherry's. I got some food. Hey, man, I handle business here. I could have just not consumed the alcohol. Hey, that's an option too. I mean, there is some accountability here, but I just got to get back to Vancouver.
Now let me ask you: is this a double-edged sword here? If you get pulled over and you're like, "Officer, I have my own breathalyzer. I'm being responsible." Does that immediately tell him you're driving under the influence, or does he say, "Okay, this motherfucker's being responsible. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt"?
Well, I mean, I'm driving under the limit. I mean, I made a conscious effort.
But you're also black. You're also black in a Passat. Or what is it? What is it? Tahoe that you drive? A Yukon?
Why don't you just give the license plate number?
I will. Then, so fresh. You can write him at address 442. Oh wait,
I drive a Fiat 500 with the rag top, whatever that thing is, where you peel back the top like sardines. Yeah. That's
either that or a Prius.
Fucking Europeans.
I've seen a couple of them European women though.
Shave your armpits, bitches.
Yeah, you sons of bitches. But see, that's another thing I don't really deal with.
What? Like European women?
No, getting pulled over in the fucking truck. I've never been pulled over. I almost hit a pedestrian last week. I think I told you about this. I almost hit a fucking pedestrian, and there was a cop coming the other way. He had stopped at one of the. Yeah. It was about to be a Law and Order episode. I'll tell you what. These fucking runners were coming across the street in an unmarked crosswalk. And but what I mean by that is there's no traffic light. There's no push button flashing lights to let you know. There's people walking. Well, these cars stopped on the other side of the street. And you know how it is when a cop's around. Everybody stops if a fucking cop stops.
Yeah, you stop on point.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
so
around.
on the other side of the street,
I'm still black. Right. still America.
On the other side of the street,
and still matter.
The guy in front of me goes because the runners aren't out in the road. Thank God I caught a glimpse of him. The guy keeps going, doesn't even fucking look to see if traffic's going to stop. He just runs. And of course, when he sees me not slowing down, he stops like a fucking deer in headlights and just stares at me like, is he going to stop? And he's in front of my goddamn truck. Thank God I did the brakes a couple weeks ago, and that thing stops on a dime.
Because it's such a hassle when you hit people, even if they're wrong. It is a fucking hassle.
They say texting and driving's bad. Stop fucking running in traffic, you Portlanders.
They want to run all these tests on you and shit. Like, yeah, I just hit the motherfucker. He ran out in the street.
It was like Frogger.
Man, I didn't get out the way. This dude was skateboarding. He was high on meth. Just got off from working at Burgerville, and he's weaving, and he fucking bumps in my car and fucking rolls on the window. I got to go through all sorts of shit. I'm late to the club. Then he's going to try and sue me later. He's like, no, don't call the police. I'm like, dude, I ain't trying to talk to the police.
Yeah. He's like, dude, have you fucking seen me? I'm black. I don't want to talk to the police.
Dude, I'm drunk and fighting with my girlfriend right now. I don't need this. Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. But since we're talking a lot about jail, I'm gonna go into this in the next segment. Subway, you better fucking turn and run, dude, because Jared is at it again. We'll fill you in after this.
This is a hype podcast. Oh yeah, see us on the 24th, and fuck that guy. How much time we got left on the tape?
Oh, are we not done? We're not done. You want to fucking sit here and talk? I'm not even gonna put my headphones back on. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you.
And just for you, Mike, as we're sitting here above your store, fuck you. Hey, you.
Are we done yet? Can we get the fuck out of here and come back so I can tell you the Jared story?
Yeah,
this is the Hype Podcast. We'll be back. We are back here on the Hype Podcast. I am the host with no name.
That motherfucker didn't say action.
He did. He actually said it twice, and you were sitting here fucking talking about you were talking about 3 8s and a cock block. That's what you were fucking sitting here talking about.
Yeah. Hey, but they all got to include the handies. Yeah. A handy is not a bonus. A handy is. Oh, I'm talking to the wrong camera. He has multiple cameras. If we're gonna have you go out and recruit women for the show, yeah, if you come by.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
That's kind of nasty. I don't want to be like implying like, yo, if you come to the show on the 24th, you owe us sexual favors. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying,
handies are a form of currency. They're not even a sexual favor anymore. It is 2016.
You know, in some foreign country, handies are currency.
Handy's just a hello.
I mean, what I'm saying? I could get you a Kit Kat or some Skittles at the local store.
You roll into a restaurant, you a couple dollars short of a tip. You hit him with that handy, you right as rain.
They were like, why your sister roll with you everywhere? Yeah. Shit got to be handled.
Hey, you know why I kept Champagne Jane around, dude? You know, I roll in motherfuckers, special guest, and be like, hey, Champagne Jane, you got to make them feel welcome.
Shoot, that's good. I'm feeling bad that I was left out. Yeah. There's no friend and family discount, or we just too close?
Yeah. But you know who else has been having to dish out handies and getting his ass kicked for it?
That's a bad segue.
It really is.
I just have to stop for a minute. I mean,
you developed a mental picture.
No, I'm just sitting there like I just didn't want to segue from me talking about getting a handy to this guy.
To Jared Fogle giving handies in prison.
And cocaine.
Oh, okay.
So Jared Fogle, you know the spokesperson, Subway spokesperson. He went to jail, right? You know, for 15 years.
For fucking child-related porn.
And some guy took it upon himself to whoop Jared's ass. And you got the video?
I got some video right here. You got to check this out if you haven't seen it yet.
New tonight, we're hearing from the brother of the inmate who beat up Jared Fogle, the former Subway pitchman. He's telling us the fight happened because his brother was upset with Jared Fogle's light sentence. Denver 7's Liz Gilardi is live at the prison where Fogle is tonight. Liz?
And even before Jared Fogle was sentenced, there was outrage over how light of a sentence his attorneys
Why they make her stand out there in the snow?
Convicted pedophiles
that's a green screen.
wrote letters
No, she's out
demanding
there.
that the judge be
You
tough
could have done it in
on
the studio.
Jared. And inside this federal prison, one inmate just couldn't take it any longer.
He couldn't help it. He just couldn't help it.
Behind these walls at the Inglewood Federal Prison, Jim Nigg tells us how his brother Steve beat up Jared Fogle.
So the dude just was like, I can't take. I got a problem with the sentence that was handed down on you. I think it's too short. So I'm just gonna fuck you up.
First of all, what did this guy who beat Jared's ass? What was he in prison for? Do we even know?
He was in prison for weapons charges.
So he wasn't in prison for raping a dude or anything crazy like that. It was just he got caught with a gun.
Nah, hey, that's it. That's kind of dumb that you can go to jail for having a gun, like for like years.
Hey, you're the one voting for Bernie, right?
Bernie's not anti-gun.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you're pro-ignorance over there. Bernie's not anti-gun. He's from Vermont.
He's not anti-gun. He's from Vermont. He's from where them white people started the colonies.
You fucking original 13, bitches. Take it back.
That should be his fucking slogan.
Nah, you don't want to talk about the good old days. You already got enough problems with the black vote. You don't want to talk about the good old days because wasn't shit good. Shit still ain't good now.
No, I still hold firm.
This life fucking matters.
I still hold firm. If you get caught
Pause.
doing some foul shit to kids or women, things like that, I vote they just lynch you in the fucking street, and then we don't have to spend our tax dollars on you getting your ass beat in prison. Pause.
Yeah, because we have to provide medical for that.
Well, not even do we have to provide medical. We have to fucking hear about that shit on the news.
Hold on, check this out. So you could work at Subway, not get medical. That motherfucker was the spokesperson for Subway, got shamed and put in jail, and now he has free medical. Life is fucked up. Welcome to America. Life is really fucked up. You think about that for a second.
Well, and so I got to touch on this too, since you brought that up. It is fucked up here in America because there's a guy in Russia, a mass murderer, who's in prison, and he's talking about the inhumane treatment he's getting. They have PS4s in this prison over there.
I would think in Russia they'd be putting leeches on you and shit.
No, in this particular prison, they have fucking PS4s and like
I don't
cable TV and shit.
I don't have a PS4, and I think I hustle pretty good.
Yeah, and you don't rape women.
No, I don't rape.
You don't
women.
rape kids.
No,
that we know of.
No.
Okay.
See, cancer and rape. Remember rules.
No, I said don't.
Yeah.
I said don't, as in no, it's bad. There you go. No means no, Oso. Just saying.
We should probably move. I'd rather talk about something else.
What, you want to talk about Hulk Hogan fucking instead? He got $115 million to bang his buddy's wife.
Yeah, that's full service.
And you know what he said? Now, hold on, let me back up. If you haven't been following this, Hulk Hogan sued the dude who fucking recorded him banging his buddy's wife.
Eat your vitamins, say your prayers.
And not only did he win, he's the only fucking person in history that gets to wear his fucking dude bandana in a courtroom with some fucking sunglasses.
I was tripping off that too. I mean,
goddamn well, if 50 Cent walked in there with a fucking do-rag on, the judge would have been like, guilty.
Dude.
I don't even get, nah, you're suing somebody else. Nah, you're guilty.
Hey,
Fuck you.
That is Hulk fucking Hogan.
Yeah.
For some reason, he's very significant in my mind. I don't know what he's done for civil rights besides call us bad names.
And let his daughter do black people.
Yeah.
He's definitely let her do that. So he's hooking a brother up.
Yeah, his daughter. Whew.
Dude, she's fine. She's like Amazon fine.
Yeah, that's a nice cut right there. I can talk disrespectful. You can't even come back on me because you already used your N-word. So you're fine. As long as I don't talk about your racial makeup, I can talk a lot of shit.
Dude, no, but you gotta.
But come at me, Hulk Hogan. This is real.
No,
WrestleMania goes wild on you.
No, check this out. If you haven't seen this video, this is what Hulk Hogan fucking wore to the courtroom. Look at this.
Breaking news in the Hulk Hogan sex tape trial.
A St. Petersburg jury delivering a verdict, bringing the former wrestler to tears. Good evening. I'm Laura Harris.
And I'm Serena Pazan. Wendy and Jameson have denied tonight a bombshell verdict for Hulk Hogan.
And the jury deciding Gawker should pay millions for posting that sex tape online.
ABC Action News reporter Michael Paluska was in the courthouse when the verdict came down. Michael.
Yeah, Mike.
$115 million is a lot of money. When Hulk Hogan walked through this door earlier this afternoon, some people asked him for autographs. We asked him to comment on his win. His attorneys told us that he would not comment until Monday. This was a huge win against tabloid journalists.
Look at him.
Hogan didn't say a word outside the Pinellas County Courthouse late Friday night, but his hugs inside the courtroom, hearing the jury's decision, said it all.
Dude, look at that fucking outfit. He's got his big ass chain, his fucking sunglasses.
Just in case you're listening to the audio, we really did this wrong, so just fuck you for a couple minutes. Yeah, I gotta look at this shit on the screen. Get YouTube. It's fucking 2016. Where the fuck are you at? Because I was thinking about this. I was like, damn, I hate to discriminate against my audio listeners, all 5. But fuck. Watch YouTube every once in a while.
And the Hype Podcast tip of the day is don't give Oso Fresh Buzzy Caps before the show.
Why? I'm good.
No, your eyes are so glassy right now.
I am trying. I'm having a problem focusing.
Yeah, I can tell.
And my shit's a little dilated.
No, if you're having trouble focusing right now, check out this fucking top 10 insane social media posts that got people fired. Have you seen that fucking video?
Yeah, I saw it. I downloaded
Dude,
it.
I want you to watch just the first couple on this because it is fucking ridiculous. Check this out.
You would think that in a time of such public accessibility, people would think twice about what they post on their social media accounts.
Yeah.
But senseless humans never fail to amaze. The next time you wish you didn't have to go into the job that pays your bills, be careful for what you wish for. And for the love of God, don't post it on social media. Here are 10 insane social media posts that got people fired.
And only gave you a couple.
Teacher. 23-year-old high school math teacher named Carly McKinney posted scantily clad photos of herself to Twitter and tweeting about being naked, wet, and stoned. She was unsurprisingly fired immediately, especially since she gloated about the photos being taken in the staff parking lot. McKinney.
Hold up. She posted a picture of herself fucking smoking a blunt in the school parking lot.
The worst one's at the fucking end. Yeah, the worst one's at the fucking end. I will definitely.
What is the worst one?
No,
let me see this shit.
This is the worst one of all time.
What, the Asian lady?
Nah, there's nothing wrong with Asian ladies.
Yeah, I know. I dated a few.
Yeah,
just saying.
Yeah,
and their vaginas are not sideways. Just so you know, in case anybody's wondering.
Issa, if you want to bring some Asians. We like that. We like Asians.
Yeah, I'm down. Hey, sushi and bitches. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Let me see this last one. What do we got going on?
The AIDS joke. It's literally never okay to joke about race and AIDS, especially on social media for the world to see. As the communications director for the Internet Empire Interactive Corp, Justine Sacco was let go for a racist tweet she uploaded before her flight to Cape Town.
You never heard about this?
To Africa. No. Hope I don't get AIDS. Just kidding. I'm white. Despite having only 200 followers, the tweet was shared and spread around quickly to news organizations before she even landed.
The bitch really tweeted going to Africa, hope I don't get AIDS. Yeah, and she really got fucking fired.
So you're telling me that we should remove our limitations for rape and cancer and not talk about getting AIDS and race. Is that what you're saying? We can't be racist and talk about AIDS.
I really wouldn't want to talk about AIDS. I think that'd be kind of fucked up.
Why is that fucked up?
Because
it's
like
a real thing.
It's like cancer.
They're both real things.
It's a real thing, but I just don't want to talk about rape and cancer on the show. If you want to come up with a couple rules, bring them to the floor. We'll vote on them.
We're going to have our very own Hype Podcast Caucus, right here on the show. We're going to take votes of what we can and can't say. So stay tuned for that in upcoming episodes.
And also, yeah, we're still trying to have you name the host with no name. If another motherfucker comes up to me and goes, why is his name the host with no name? Because it's a long story.
Watch the fucking show.
Yeah, just like the DJ Safeway story. It's long. It's old school. You don't want to know. We're 65 episodes. Should we be collecting a check now? 65?
I don't know.
Did you put anything away?
No, I don't have any retirement saved up. Nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hit a couple joints under my stove.
Maybe we can hit up Hulk Hogan for some change.
I knew this day would come. I knew this day would come.
Maybe we can hit up the city of Portland for a fucking bus ticket. I mean, we're not homeless.
So the city of Portland. Oh, we got a couple minutes to tell you. The city of Portland, they're busing the homeless away. Yeah,
voluntarily.
They're
giving the homeless bus tickets to get the fuck out of the city.
Anywhere you want to go.
Anywhere.
I would assume it's like a one-way ticket. Actually, you got to go someplace you say you have family. And that's how a lot of them got here. Where other cities having programs like that.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to Portland to see family. And family's like, nah, I don't know that motherfucker. I don't know that motherfucker at all.
He went to the library like they do and found where the best shit is.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, shit, if you want to be able to shit in front of a business, hey, come to Portland. That's like a real problem downtown. The homeless will shit in your doorway.
Yeah.
And then you mad I want to bust you out of here? Fuck. Well, in the words of the immortal Janet Jackson, what have you done for me lately? I mean, can you guys like...
See, it's serious business when he's over here quoting Janet Jackson.
The great Janet Jackson.
The great Janet Jackson. Hey, God damn it. This is the Hype Podcast. We will be back with special musical guest Issa right after this. Hey, what up? This is the host with no name, and come get down at 6 West Lounge this Thursday, live March 24th with the Hype Podcast. We got over $500 in prizes, special musical guest, and DJ Oh So Fresh might even hit you up on the turntables. We got free drinks, plus an autographed Damian Lillard jersey up for grabs. Don't miss out. Live March 24th at 6 West Lounge.
Yeah.
What was that like? Well, I mean, did you just look at your phone and go, whose fucking phone number is this?
I didn't fucking believe it. Honestly, I was at the time I was with a girl and she was going through some medical school interview, so we went to Atlanta. So I get a message from Akon's camp on Facebook, like, hey, Issa, Akon, we're just in a meeting with Akon and he loves your shit. I'm like, yeah, right. I'm being fucking catfished right now. Yeah. But I'm a respectful kind of guy, so I'd always give the benefit of the doubt. So
right. I'd have been a dick.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like, fuck you.
But the funny thing is, this is the true meaning of serendipity, because they're like, yo, where are you? Because I always rep where I'm from, West Africa, Dakar, right. Senegal, Dakar. What's up? Everybody from Dakar and Portland as well. So my profile always had Portland and Dakar. So they're like, are you in Dakar, Senegal, West Africa, or are you in Portland? I was like, actually, I'm in Atlanta right now. So they're like, no way, we're in Atlanta, because we're in Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
They're like, I'm at the Grand Hyatt Hotel if you really need to ask.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, while they were texting, they're like, fuck no, we're in the lobby. And I was on the 8th floor.
Oh, shit.
Bro. Hold on. When did you get to the point where you would text out your location? I just got to know.
Well, I skipped. I told you we don't have a lot of time. Yeah. So I skipped a couple of stages. I can see that, okay, you're not too lit to fucking really
he's like, yeah,
notice.
I'm in the lobby. It sounded like Craigslist going
that's
down.
True. That's true.
So in this conversation, you initially start out and you think, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't going down.
Yeah.
When you come to find these guys are in the lobby, what happens next?
Bro, took me 10 minutes to figure out what I was going to wear, first of all, because I wanted to make a good impression.
Right.
And then we go downstairs. We're like, wow, like, this is meant to be. Like, I mean,
yeah.
In that situation, you just think, I believe in things are meant to, to happen.
Absolutely.
But I also believe in, determinism and you got to make shit happen for yourself, too. But I was just like, whoa, God is really, like, leading the way there. So we went and we met Akon. I was just like, my hands were shaking. I felt like I was talking to a girl for the first time, like that feeling. Like, you just like Like I was just.
It's different than just meeting Akon. You're meeting
In a
Akon to
studio.
work for Akon,
and he's like, and he knows me.
I mean, you're not just gonna get a autograph and a selfie and be passed out. Nah, this motherfucker wants to pay you.
Yeah, and he's like, I meet him. He's like, hey, Issa, I'm a big fan. I'm like, whoa, you just fucking blew my mind right now. And he knew this. I was like playing him some songs. Like, yeah, I like that one. That's a hit. Because I produced this track, was a remix of Bob Marley. It's called I Wanna Love Ya. You know, it's a remix of Is This Love?
Yeah.
And it had this really cool like R&B hip hop twist to it. And so he really loved it. And I was just like, damn, like that's crazy. You know what? Yeah, pinch me. You know.
Yeah. Now we were listening to one of your remixes here of the Rihanna and Drake Work remix that you made.
Fun one.
And I mean, I didn't even get past the first minute, and I caught myself over here vibing.
Right.
And now you mentioned this "Sleep on You" featuring Tory Lanez. Is that
Tory Lanez? Yeah.
Tory Lanez. There we go.
Yeah.
And I want to listen to this one real quick because you said
the Tory Lanez cut. That's
this is you said this is the cut. So let's check this out real quick.
Your computer sucks. It makes everything sound flat.
I apologize, but I got my eyes on you. I gotta try, ain't gotta lie on you.
Tory Lanez, yo.
Just call me up, you know I'm coming. You know
I'm off beat, it's fine.
Long as you keep your shit 100.
Keep your shit 100. Keep your shit 100. Keep your shit 100. Keep your shit 100. Keep your shit 100.
That's the part we need the bitches for.
Yeah. We fucked up. 3 dudes listening to that track.
Sorry, Facebook.
It's hard to shake my ass when my heart's broken in two. It's hard for me to be with somebody new. So fuck love, now it's all lust. That's what I gotta do. Shorty, please don't waste my time. Please don't waste my time, no.
That's a banging track right there.
Thank you, bro.
That really is. That's a track you can vibe to.
Yeah.
And so this is on your new album here, Wake Up the Beast.
Wake Up the Beast, yeah.
Okay.
It's good. I mean, you gotta give it up for
hell yeah. So you get signed with Akon in 2012. And what sounds to me like that was just the beginning of an epic journey from there.
All right.
Where did you go from there? You said you have your own label now?
Yeah. Honestly, it was a great moment because it was a great experience because, you know, I spent so much time on my music and developing the art. That experience with Akon really taught me that I had to really develop my business also, my business savvy.
Yeah.
And so, because I was just a fan of the music, you know, with Akon. So we signed a singles deal, but I didn't even know how to deal with them. You know, I didn't have a manager really.
Right.
I didn't have
the math wasn't all that awesome.
Nah, bro.
the math was bad.
Nah, bro. But the experience was worth $1 million, you know?
Absolutely.
I mean, because guys, you have to be wary of. You could write your biggest hit today, get signed, your paperwork be fucked up, and not get anything, or your paperwork be right, eat off that for the rest of your life.
Like
becomes a jingle or something like that.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. Like still making money off that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what his paperwork was like on that because their deals were kind of fucked up back then.
I'll tell you, he's eating.
No, I think he was under Rick Rubin. So Rick Rubin gave you a good deal.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with Russell.
Nah, I'll tell you. But for real, like that's the thing with the industry these days is that a lot of people don't, you know, up and coming artists, they don't understand that you have to work on the business and you have to work on the networking and your relationships and all that stuff. That's 70% of the music. I make dope music and I know it, but if I don't work on my business, then that will never see the light of the day. So that's really what that taught me is that, okay, get your business in, you know, get your shit 100, just like the song says, you know, get your business in order. And because, you know, you just need to have a plan, you know, for you going.
Well, that's an excellent point because, you know, a lot, especially being in the industry as long as we have, radio and entertainment, we've come across many artists, you know, movie stars, actors, actresses, things like that. And you do have that kind of starstruck moment. Like, I always like to reference Oso's adventure working with Dave Chappelle.
Why do you always bring that up?
Because that's a very staple point in your DJing career. So
that was like 4 nights
for 2 years in a row.
Yeah, for 2 years in a row.
There you go. I mean, people don't just leave for a year and then come back and say, "I want that motherfucker."
Yeah.
So when you have
find that black guy that look like me.
So when you have when you have those staple points, you're absolutely right. That experience in itself is worth $1 million. And if you come back and say, "Oh well, shit," I'd love to do this experience and have it on my resume again. A lot of people would say, "Well, maybe I'll do it for a little bit less money just to have that experience again."
Fuck you.
Nah, you have that one experience, that epic experience. You can't just sit back and take what's given. You got to go get it.
Right. I'll take hostages.
Yeah.
No, but what I respect with you is I feel like you have a solid brand. Like I'm not gonna sit here and lie in front and say I bump your CD all the time, but I respect the fuck out of your brand.
Thank you.
Like that's the guy. When I see you, you have a good control of your social media, what's coming out. I mean, it always seems to end up in my feed. And I mean, you can miss a lot of shit. So is there something that you could tell guys that are trying to get like you? Because I mean, it's really, like you're saying, it's about brand building.
Absolutely. Here's what I have to say is, I mean, especially in our market, a lot of people just are so afraid to work with each other, or they just want to hate on each other, and that's just not the right way to go. For me, I include everybody. It doesn't matter if I feel like I'm higher in my path or whatever, but I see a lot of people just are kings of their own little
still recording
things or whatever, and so just work with people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh, I was just checking. I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry, but the screen stopped moving. So
bro, you gotta get a new PC, man. How old is that shit?
That shit is it's an i7. Don't fuck around.
I was just making sure.
That's an i7 with the SS
shit. It's getting technical now. God damn it. You got a genius bar here.
Man,
no, I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Out of the 5, there might be one geek watching, and he'll be like,
he's like, I respect. I'm a fan for life now.
Hey, keep that shit 100.
Keep that shit 100.
I do understand in the local game there is hate, because I'll be honest, there's motherfuckers I hate. To be honest, there's a lot of dudes that you will work with, but there's a lot of guys that throw shade,
right.
And you just like, I just don't even want to be in your presence,
right.
But you definitely sometimes it's. At least I can tell you from the local scene, it's a lot of politics. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Well, and that's another
and acting all friendly to motherfuckers. But
that's
what it is.
Excellent
Absolutely.
point.
But hard work will always triumph. Like, I don't give a fuck about politics. Like, I'm from fucking West Africa, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
I've been here 12 years in Portland. I didn't grow up in Portland, but I'm repping Portland as much as I can. And I don't care whether people like it or not. At the end of the day, my work speaks for itself, and that's why people are now turning into, and tuning into my music and just trying to work with me, because I don't care. Like, at the end of the day, I put on my own show in December at the Roseland. I put that together myself. I didn't wait for a promoter or a booking agent to get me. I said, I'm throwing my own shit. Nearly sold out the Peters Room. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You got artists coming from national artists that come to town and don't sell out the Peters Room.
E40 didn't even sell out.
I've seen DJ Quick play down there, and
right.
it was not.
So
there's definitely
work. For me, I work all the time. I'm always in the studio, and I don't fuck around, and that's just what I do. And at the end of the day, people end up respecting it. A lot of people have a different idea, weird idea. They make up ideas of who I am,
right?
Because I carry myself like the way I see myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think less of myself. I think I respect everybody, but I respect myself very much.
Well, like a boss.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of people are kind of intimidated by that, but just work hard, bro, and at the end of the day, and work with others, and that's just my message, man.
Well, you got to be. Let's keep it straight. You're in Portland. You're a brother. If you're confident with what you got and what you can provide, it does intimidate a few of our fair skinned friends.
True.
You're like, because
he's shaking in his boots right now.
He's here. Because you walk in, you're here, you're well put together, you're solid, and you know what you're doing. A lot of times there's the expectation, that you're going to be the DJ that shows up with one turntable. At least in my game.
Well, and you always kind of get that impression, when an artist walks in that they have that ego.
Mm-hmm.
And when they don't have that ego, when they're a businessman and then more open and willing to share and work with others, it takes some people by surprise because they have this this idea in their mind that, oh, you know, this guy's an artist. He's going to come in and say, who's got my coffee?
Right.
And where's my fucking poppy seed muffin? And shit like that. So when you meet kind of the all-inclusive artist, you know, they're their own manager, they're their own brand, shit like that, it catches some people off guard.
Mm-hmm. Hey, dog, I don't want to hug it out because it's getting a little lovey up in this bitch.
Let's get ratchet.
So
where are the fat white bitches?
Yeah, sushi and bitches.
So what's next?
Man, a lot. Right now, I'm working on an album with amazing people right now. Actually, my mission this year is to work with the best of Portland. So there are people that...
You working with them right now?
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Fuck, the best of radio. Fucking the Hype podcast. Yeah. So I have an album coming up next month with Def Mind. Def Mind is... they're these DJs. They do dance music. And we are putting together this incredible EP that's called So Fresh.
Okay, wow.
You know what I'm saying? I know you're gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? Bro.
I like it when I see a check in my mailbox.
Yeah, oh shit. Okay.
Shit, you tell us to stop hugging it out. He's naming a fucking album after you.
I didn't say oh so fresh, so I'm good.
I'm having this baby.
Yeah.
Major pause on that.
Pause, bro. But yeah, no, and I'm gonna actually be performing some of those tracks next Saturday at the Roseland Theater with Curtis Young, which is Dr. Dre's son. And so we're putting together this album next month, and I'm also working with a guy called Gang Signs, who is absolutely amazing. The guy is dope, so we got some shit coming up there. I'm just busy, man. I got projects with a lot of different people.
You get me in to meet Curtis Young?
Fuck, come in. Let's go.
Oh shit, yeah, I'm game.
Yeah,
I'm game for that, man. Hell yeah.
You guys should come as the Hype podcast and let's get it, man. Let's go backstage and everything.
I got a
I'm with
t-shirt.
it.
So I got a Hype podcast.
Oh yeah, we got Hype podcast t-shirts. We got
you do.
hats. We got the whole nine.
Okay. I'll rock one of your shit too. Who knows? You know, give me a hat or something. You know.
Yeah. Hey, I'm with it.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. We got Issa rocking the Hype podcast. Check it out. Facebook. You heard it too. Don't let him lie to you.
Drop your contact info and we gotta start rolling out.
All right, let's go. You can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Issa Music, ISSA Music with a K. And on SoundCloud, most importantly, follow me on soundcloud.com/Issa Music with a K as well.
This is the Hype Podcast. I am the host with no name.
I'm oh so fresh.
Thank you so much, Issa, for coming out. Don't forget, check out Issa Music on SoundCloud. Shout out to Matrix Media and Thorn City Syndicate for hosting us out here each and every week on the Hype Podcast.
Fuck you, I am kind of high, Mike. Yeah. I just gotta say it. Fuck you, Mike.
But yo, and if you haven't got this album yet, wake up the beast, bitches. Check it out.
That's right.
Steal money out of your mom's purse and pick up this man's fucking album.
There you go.
And yo, we gotta go before Oso gets us in trouble here. He's high as shit.
Man, sell drugs, you can buy this man's album.
Hype Podcast tip of the day. Don't give people drugs for later.
Oh, March 24th, Hype Podcast, 6 West. Be there, we'll be live.
Giving out free shit, Damian Lillard jerseys, booze, bros, and bitches.
Bros.
Right here. This is the Hype Podcast.
Bye, Felicia.
Done deal. Man, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you.
That was the shit.
Yeah, that was fun.